Pet Sematary was one of my favorite films, considering I haven't read the book though, and I like the sequel to it as well. Now, the remake to it from 2019 was alright and what have you, just not completely great, but it was fine and what have you, considering its trailer ruined everything for us. And I just saw its brand new prequel, Pet Cemetery Bloodlines, now streaming on Paramount Plus. But is this new prequel a deadly but bloody good film, or is this worthy of just saying it down and proving that sometimes dead is better? Find out in this spoiler free review right now. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Noel, better known to as the Big D, and this time around, I bring to you a spoiler-free review of the just now released supernatural horror flick Pet Cemetery Bloodlines. Done by Paramount Plus for Paramount Players. Directed by Lindsay Anderson Beer in her directorial debut, from a script she co-wrote with Jeff Bueller. The film serves as a prequel to Pet Sematary, but unfortunately, it's the recent remake from 2019, which in turn was based on Stephen King's 1983 novel, starring Jackson White, Forrest Goodluck, Jack Mulhern, Henry Thomas, Natalie Alyn Lind, Isabella Star LeBlanc, Samantha Mathis, Pam Grier, and David Duchovny. The film takes place in 1969, 50 years before the events of the previous film. The plot follows a young Judd Crandall as he discovers a local cemetery where the dead can live again, without imagining the horror that will affect his life. Now, this premiered at Fantastic Fest a couple weeks back last month before its premiere on Paramount Plus. While despite the mixed response the previous remake got, but was still a decent commercial success, producer Lorenzo de Bonaventura had plans for a prequel explaining the mythology and universe of the film. Well, the film was greenlit, which was almost 3 years ago, back in February of 2021. Well, they started working on it, and soon it premiered. Anyway, now, the premise of the story, as I'll give you, just like I did a little earlier in a different way. In 1969, a young Judd Crandall dreams of escaping his hometown until he discovers the malevolent secrets of what is buried in a cemetery. He confronts a haunting family legacy that forever connects him to the place and unites with his childhood friends as they face an ancient evil that has plagued the Sea of Ludlow from its inception. Well, I think the story is alright and what have you, but I do agree with the critics, though, especially Rotten Tomatoes. They say the film takes half hearted stabs at expanding the world of Stephen King's original story, but they're largely lost in a substandard story that mistakes bland gore for effective horror. Yeah, it kind of does have a little bit of bland gore and what have you, because I could hardly even see that, but I will say it's alright and what have you, but not quite as good as that. So I'd rather rewatch the remake over this anytime. But however, I'd rather watch the original or Pet Cemetery 2 over either of those. You know what I'm saying? I know, but unfortunately, I gotta rent them now. They're not available on Paramount Plus, nor are they on any other service I could see for free. Oh well. But don't worry, I've watched the original Pet Cemetery hundreds of times. Now then, let's see. The score from Brandon Roberts was fine, what have you. Now was impressed that it had some pretty good oldies in this and what have you, especially Bad Moon Rising by Korean's Clearwater Revival, and even Runaway Suit by Dion. That was incredible. Anywho, that was kind of one of the few good things I liked about it. Now, its cast, on the other hand, I am factually kind of a wee bit mixed on and what have you. Now, of course, we have Jackson White playing the young Judd Crandall. Now, of course, he recently played Stephen on the Hulu series Tell Me Lies and Brandon Fletcher on HBO's Mrs. Fletcher. Playing Norma, the woman that Judd, well, would marry, but its girlfriend, is played by Natalie Alyn Lind, who you may know her from the you may remember her from the recent hit ABC series Big Sky. And of course, She also played Dana on The Goldbergs and Silver St. Cloud on Gotham. And yes, she's of course the sister to Olivia Alyn Lind, who you may know plays Lexi on Chucky. So she wasn't too bad. Forrest Goodluck played the character May, not bad. Isabella Star LeBlanc played the character of Donna. She was fine. Playing Judd's dad, Dan Crandall, was Henry Thomas. I think you know that name. He's grown up even more since after it'd been, well, now over 40 years since he played Elliot in E.T. And of course, he played the young Norman Bates in Psycho 4 at the beginning. And Judd's mother, Kathy Crandall, is played by Samantha Mathis, who I know that actress very well. She's been in films like Pump Up the Volume, which I haven't seen that. I want to though, as well as the original Super Mario Brothers movie from 1993, The Punisher, and also she was the voice of Krista in Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest. But now, big surprise was seeing the character of Timmy Baterman. Yes, you've heard that name before in the original Pet Sematary, but despite we didn't hear the name mentioned even in story form in the remake, but seeing just some newspaper articles that Louis Creed was looking at, yeah, finally we could see something on him. Played by Jack Mulhern, he's not too bad. David Duchovny, that's a familiar name. You, of course, know him as FBI agent Mulder on the X-Files and other TV shows and movies, as like Californication. Yeah. And Jack Mulhern played Timmy Baterman. I already pointed out. Whoops. And the character of Marjorie Washburn is played by actress Pam Grier, who you know her from numerous films. So anyway, the cast is, well, a little mixed in my opinion. Some I did like, and some I didn't quite care for much. But anyway, Pet Sematary Bloodlines, it was alright in my opinion, just not that great though. If you're interested in the film, I would recommend you maybe give it a one-time watch if you have Paramount Plus. But if you're not satisfied with this film, then stick with the original and Pet Sematary 2. Now, it does have a few kills more than what I could get from the other Pet Sematary films. Well, except for the second film. But, well, some of the kills didn't look too great. I barely could tell because it was so dark and what have you. But anyway, Pet Sematary Bloodlines, I'm kind of saying it's 50-50. It's an okay, good film. It's just not great. So anyway, give it a one-time watch if you got Paramount Plus. For my score, I'm going to give Pet Sematary Bloodlines 2.5 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 5. You know, that's my score for it being 50-50. So what did you think of Pet Sematary Bloodlines? Let me know in the comments section below. If you liked the video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Pardon me, I'll be right back. Sorry, I wanted to recheck my schedule again. Anyway, join me next time when I bring to you the first of a few reviews of films by one of the masters of horror, John Carpenter, starting with Prince of Darkness. I am looking forward to revisiting that film and then reviewing it. So, if you like this, consider checking out my reviews for these other horrifying films. I'll give you a couple of recent ones based on Stephen King's books. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of It, the 2017 remake, aka It Chapter 1. The upper right-hand corner is my review of the second half, It Chapter 2. Or, if you'd like, go to the bottom left-hand corner and just for the heck of it, see my review of the Pet Sematary remake from 2019 as well. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.